Well, alright. Here it is. Again. And it's called Nunu Shits on a Devourer Udyr. The Battle of the Trick 2G Devotees. Not actually a Trick 2G devotee, I'm just kidding about that. So, earlier this season, was as high as Plat 2. I was in promotions to Plat 1, and then I made the unfortunate decision to go on a work trip for a week, followed by a vacation for a week. Then I came back and I lost 10 games in a row, and I kept falling and falling and falling, and I hit down to Platinum 5. So when I hit down there, I got pretty frustrated, obviously, and I kept playing Willump, the Yeti, but what I realized was that I wasn't playing it like I used to, which was in lower elo, silver, and gold. I just played it like stupid aggressive all the time. And I think of this as playing like an idiot, and I think of this as kind of the pub stompy way to play Nunu. There are a lot of ways to play this champion, which is kind of why I like him. So let me talk about what I've done here. So right off the bat, I just ran here, ward here, 1 minute ward here. I actually placed this one too early. You won't see him doing it. So then what I'm doing is I know exactly where Udyr is starting, which is his red side, and I'll have the timer on the red buff. And then I don't want to be confrontational toward Udyr early in his jungle, because he would just hit 2 here, come up, and easily duel me. So what I'm doing is instead I am starting my red buff with the intention of going straight over to his blue buff when I'm done. Nunu actually does his level 1 camp pretty slow if he doesn't get a leash, which I wasn't. Which is fine. I didn't ask for one, and I didn't want one. So, but I do finish it before Udyr does his red, obviously. And so as you can see, Udyr was really still at high HP after taking it. So I'm just placing a ward here, trinket ward, so that I can see if he's coming up to try to contest the blue, or just running up to it. So the reason that I'm focusing on taking this blue is that Udyr is a really blue-reliant jungler early on. If he just runs around spamming his skills and doesn't have blue, then he'll just run out of mana really fast. So, and then I stick around the jungle just to take more. So let's just see. So right now I just took his blue. Where is he? Oh right, he went for this bot gank. So as you can see, he's doing crab, probably because he still thinks he has blue, to go to take, and he's yes, but I don't know that he's doing that, which is fine. So the idea here is that I'm let me pull up my gold. So I'm at over enough to get that. So what I do first clear as Nunu, I just farm up whatever camps I want to get, make sure to get the crab on whatever side, and I go back. I will often go back at level 2, just because I have enough to do it for the smite upgrade. That's really important. For people that don't know, the smite upgrade not just gives you a better smite, but it gives you more gold for doing your smites, for taking camps rather. So every camp you take on your first clear before going back for it is inefficient. Now what I'm doing here is I'm saving my blue for so I can get more blue buff duration out of it, but I'm doing this camp first for the Wolfie site here. Then I go over here to farm more. And yes, the Jarvan 1v1's the TF, which will be a recurring theme in this game. So now, as you can see, how much duration do I have in that? Oh, I still have like a quarter of my blue left, but I don't want to leave it sitting around for too long, because then it like snowballs and makes your blues later and later. So basically my plan this game, Udyrs often play like really, really farm heavy, and I just want to like frustrate the hell out of the Udyr. So I go here, I immediately notice that there's no crab to take. When you walk here, even if you can't, like, regardless of where the crab might be, as soon as you go there, it'll clear the thing on your minimap, so I know that Udyr went and took that, which is fine, because I took his blue. And I take, this is one of my favorite pink ward locations on the map, is right behind red. It'll last there for 15 minutes sometimes, and it's so good for seeing the jungler's movements. And that's really the basis of what I'm trying to do as nunu, is just keep tabs on wherever the jungler is. That's my ping, by the way. Just Riven had it warded herself. So I go up here. This is where I make one of my big misplays, where so at this point in the game, I'm just trying to farm up to Sightstone, and I want to avoid udyr at all costs. Because, yeah, here he is, and I like walk at him for some reason. Like, what am I doing? This is really bad. They have Jarvan. Yeah, Jarvan knocks me up, and it blows my flash. So I lost my flash for no reason whatsoever, because I was walking up and attacking a champion whose entire modus operandi is walking up and attacking you. Oh, I just realized what I actually should have done is handed off that blue to TF, but he just gotten killed. So now I'm level 5, and I'm going to solo the dragon. So the reason that I'm soloing dragon here is I have this ward to give me some vision. Lanes are in the middle, and did I have the raptor? No, I didn't. But I'm pretty confident doing this, because Nunu doing dragon at level 4 is kind of sketchy, but at level 5 it's pretty safe because you have an additional rank in Q and you have more HP. And then I leave, I just go back for the set stone. Yeah, take the crab first. Always, always, always take every crab available to you. Super important. It's like a free ward that it... Oh, voice just cracked like a teenager. It's a free ward that actually pays you for placing it. And then I see udyr. Hey, there's an udyr. Whenever I see udyr walking over a ward in their jungle, I make sure to ping it. Because, like, not everyone is watching the minimap all the time. So it's just telling my team, like, hey, this is where the jungler is. TF's running down here, but I'm trying to focus on my play, not theirs. This is where, so there's an engage, and they just disrespect the teleport, and Riven comes in and just obliterates them. And TF's like, watching like, yeah, good job, girl. Yeah. So, that was really good for us. We're even in kills now. Slightly ahead on gold. Let me see. Oh, so before this fight, I want to see. Let's see this. Wait, who's one? Oh, right. Okay. So right now, before this, I am up about 250, 300 gold on the udyr. We're even in levels, but I want to fight here. Let me just try to see whether I want to talk about why I want to fight here. So I have vision, both of us are full, TF6, and they're at the tower, and this is why I want to fight, is because udyr takes, before the engage, he just walks up and fucks up and takes 2 tower shots, so I'm like, yeah, let's fight. You lost all your HP for nothing. Jarvan uses his knockup, and then TF easily kills him. Okay. So udyr 0-1, I have an assist, and this game gets out of hand. I'll show you why. So, as soon as udyr's dead, my response, take all your shit. So I was closest to this, and we actually are pushed up on this side, and took the turret, so it's way safer for me to take this one. But it's pretty safe, either one. And then I see udyr walking down, like, oh, well, thanks for giving me your blue. So you have to understand, when Nunu's here, and udyr walks here, that's giving me blue. Because I know where he is, so I just know he's not as blue. So I just walk up and go to it. And this is actually a huge mistake. I should have left that pink ward there. This one is not nearly as good. That's a definite mistake. I think this is where they have a pink ward. Yeah. This is embarrassing. I didn't know this pink ward was here, and I didn't check it for like forever. And it actually cost me later. Or there's a different one, sorry. But that pink ward gets replaced, and it's pretty embarrassing. So then, what I'm seeing is that Riven's coming down when I have vision here, and I know that udyr is doing this camp. And Riven's my girl, so she's just, we're not duo or anything. She's just, you know, she's my bro. So she's just like, yeah, let's go. So I blood boil her. We walk over. And what up, Udyr? And Riven does a shitload of damage. And then that makes Tom collapse, makes J4 collapse. So what you're seeing is like this jungle pressure sucks in everyone else from around here. And that's really good for us because Riven is way more powerful than Tom. And we already forced Udyr out. So then we have a 3v2 and our champions are better than theirs. And they don't have vision of this, so I just full channel ult on Tom. So that's not for the damage, that's just to keep him out of that fight. Or, I guess it was 3v3, but yeah. And then I get the blue, which is my original goal. So I'm just trying to shit on the jungle as much as possible. So now Udyr is 0-2, because Riven killed him. I thought, wait, what is where... Yeah. Yeah, Riven gets the execute here with her ult. Yeah, kills him there. There's a ward, thank you, Riven. And then you're not gonna do anything chasing after Tom Kench. And what do? I take grab, because I love taking grab. Alright, let's pull out the items. So now I am about 700 gold ahead. And dragon isn't... Wait, where's my dragon timer? This is not a dragon timer? Yeah, whatever. Okay. Jungling. Probably have a shitload of gold. I leave red buff because I have theirs. I have 1300, so I'm probably just farming up and going back soon. Yeah, my red buff just ran out. So I just take it to make sure that Udyr doesn't come over and take mine instead. And I want to point out here, because of all this jungle fucking, look, so we have ward here, pink here, ward here, we have ward here. So this line of wards, like it's like a line of pawns in chess. And you can see the line of scrimmage as, sorry, mixed metaphors there. The line has been moved deep into their jungle. They can't do anything without us knowing about it. And the fact that we have the tower down here is even better. So, let's take the red. I think I go back here. Oh, and here I see Udyr walking over the pink. And so I'm spam pinging, like, come here, Nunu is here. I mean, Udyr is here. So yeah, so that shoves him off blue, and I hand it over to Mr. Twisted Fate. And I am, when he has 3,000 gold, I am 850 gold ahead of Udyr. And as a team, we're almost 3k. And what do, I go into the jungle, because I go in the jungle, ward up here, do dragon. Right on cooldown. Literally, as it spawns, I'm doing it. Oh shit, there's actually a thing here. So, as it spawns, I start the dragon. Because no one wards up dragon when it's not up. Like, who would do that? You can't do dragon when it's not up, so who would ward it? And Nautilus just comes face checks it. So he uses his CC. I full channel my ult on him. And then we have people in the area already. So Twisted Fate just comes in and Nautilus explodes. And then we get second dragon. And I am almost 1,000 gold ahead of Udyr. Guess like 900. And what do? We have a person up. I know that they're up there. No one can touch me here. So what do? Take more of his jungle, of course. He doesn't get any of his jungle. Does he have Devourer yet? No. Or yes, he does have Devourer. With 2 stacks. And as soon as red spawns, I go take it. Because I'm in his jungle, and I have wards. Udyr. What does Udyr get out of his jungle? Nothing. Nothing ever. That's the point. That's how you fuck a Devourer player. And then I just Yeah, obviously I'm gonna go back standing in the jungle. But some shit's happening down here. There's a 2v1, and I'm worried that my Jinx is about to die, so that's why I canceled the recall. And then Udyr walks over, and I see him. Notice how this ward actually sees all the way over here. Oh my god, Udyr's getting a camp. Holy shit, guys. And I got crab. This crab is the most important of all the camps. Well, I'd say it's about as important as buff. This might be the one blue buff that I actually fuck up. And, of course, my team is just destroying them. But who cares about that? I'm here to kill Udyr, not to win the game. And I really want to get top tower here. So I take blue, ward up. So these wards here, they allow us to do this, because we know that they're not here. No, you don't get wards in your own jungle. Only I get wards in your jungle. And then Jinx is obviously insane at sieging. So they take the tower. There's a fight. Guess I should. So I rotate to this pretty late, because, you know, gotta take them jungle monsters. Need the biggest TF, and then I come over, blood boil TF. Should have blood boiled the Jinx, that was a mistake. Full channel the ult. So this ult right here is basically just peel to make sure that no one can attack the Jinx. Or the Riven, I guess, because Riven's super fed. Yeah. So, one way of looking at this game, what happened? Well, Riven went apeshit. And that's certainly true. Riven just dumped on this entire game. And I'm really confused here trying to find out where the ward is. Like, where the fuck? Oh. And then, yay, crab. Oh, hey, it does have a dragon thing. So I'm getting crab. Crabs are really important 2 minutes before dragon, because you know what happens. Oh my god, this is my favorite part. I love this. Okay. So Nunu, Udyr flashes away, and I immediately spam the mastery and flash after him, chase him as full tank Nunu. And did I BM him chat after? You bet I did. Of course I do, because they have an 040 Udyr with devourer at 7 stacks at 18 minutes. And what's the gold status? I am 1500 ahead of him. So you might not think that all this counter juggling matters, but like these camps individually, they're worth a shitload of money. Like Gromp, it's insane how much money it gives you. 30 for each large monster plus, you know, whatever for the rest of it, and Gromp is worth as much as a full camp. And Nunu does Gromp so well. And then dragon spawns. I'm already here. I already have a ping. Already locking shit down. And they were like, oh, that is doing dragon. Smiley, you're not gonna steal that with Jarvan flag. Okay, so we're at 3 dragons at before 20 minutes. Like, no, you don't get to go on my Jinx. Yeah, I'm speeding through this because the game's pretty out of hand already. Yeah. So we win a fight, it's 20 minutes, I immediately like, come on, the Baron, because I love doing 20-minute Barons more than anything else. And the 3 of us, 20 minutes, well, 4 of us, I guess. I'm not even moving, like, not even microing properly. Like, whatever. I know they're not there, because we have wards. Okay. Let's just speed through the rest of this, because I have to head out tonight. Udyr got an assist somewhere. So, good on him. Good job, Udyr. By the way, I actually was just BMing Udyr and in chat, and he said that he's just going to put to B bot until his until the end or surrender. So that's literally what he's doing. He's like the most AFK of split pushing, where he's just telling his team, I'm not helping you anymore, because that's what udyr players are like. I get more joy out of destroying udyr players, Lee Sin players, and Shaco players, more than anything else. Because you don't get to be the biggest asshole in this game. I get to be the biggest asshole in this game. Okay. And this game's completely out of hand now. We have Baron, we have 3 Dragon, Dragon 4 is coming up, udyr is rage, split pushing. They have nothing. Look at their jungle. There's literally 1 camp available. Udyr is dead at 071. Jinx is godlike. And the game ends. So, what can we learn from that? So, why did that work? It worked because at the beginning of the game, I knew what buff he was starting. I knew he was starting here. I did that with a ward. So then what do? I start the opposite side so I can steal blue. And then from there, I get all of these on cooldown. So I get blue buff on cooldown, red buff when it spawns. There. If I'm not doing anything else, I'm warding up the jungle and taking whatever camps are available. When Dragon is here, I take it, I'm already standing here as it spawns, so that no one can contest it. And Riven did really well. She was amazing, like rotating down from top lane just to kill, and that's really what started snowballing this game. There was also the double kill, but after she got double kill here, then she's obviously so strong that like that's what people don't understand is like your jungle is no longer your jungle when they have wards in it. When they have a top laner that is more strong than your top laner, and they can come down. This doesn't belong to you. This belongs to whoever is nearby. And then I control these crabs all the time. And what do I do in team fights? I stand near Jinx and peel for her. So this, I said at the beginning that this is playing nunu like a dumbass. And this, to be clear, this is not a professional, high-level way to play nunu. If I tried to do this in like a high diamond game, I would get obliterated. I would face check this bush at level 1, and they would already be there, and I would die. And they would have people trinketing. They would use their trinket wards, which are literally free, to see where I'm here, and as soon as they spot me on a trinket ward, like doing blue at level 2, there would be 3 people here to kill me. So this is the pub stompy way to play nunu, because it's not going to work past a certain elo. I would say that you can use this style with variations up to like high plat, and then even then you have to be way more careful about it. But I'm not in high plat anymore, I'm in low platinum. So this works really well. I just walk into people's jungle and take all their shit, and then stand near Jinx in team fights, and we win. So that's how to play nunu like an asshole.